my God, I almost just fell. Hey,
Hello.
I almost just,
Like, was you talking? You almost fell. That's all I heard.
yes.
Oh Lord,
I scared the shit out of myself.
thought you was gone.
I thought
Thought
I
you was
was
a goner.
gone. That was gonna be bad, bro.
It might not have been.
I caught myself.
It might be a little tender, a little sore the next day.
Nah, that was gonna lead to
Bruising.
a MRI or something.
Ah, oh, good. MRI. I think I broke my toe next to my pinky. Cause
You
it won't
know when
bend
you
down
break
no more. It be, huh?
what you say? You remember I dropped that 45-pound weight on my foot? Was you with me?
Yes, yes. We was at T.I. White.
Oh
Was
my
we?
God.
Was we at T.I. White? We was at T.I. White.
Yes.
We stayed.
Why was we at TR White throwing around free weights?
Cause we was actually exercising and in health and doing what healthy people do. Shit, we new to the game. We true to the game. We ain't new to the game. You
Man,
feel me? You
dropped the
feel me?
45 on her. Then I did something else to that same foot. That's the same foot. That's the one I tore up when I was playing basketball when I fractured my arch.
Hello, fracture. Ooh.
Then tore ligaments in between my toes. Then I dropped that weight on it. I think that's the only thing I did. That's the same one I got a tattoo on.
Uh,
What that mean?
I don't know.
Me neither.
I don't know.
I don't
But
know.
I'm so good. I done just got sleepy all of a sudden. You ever be just like chilling and then you just looking on the internet make me sleepy.
They do. Cause it be dumb. Like it's informational, but over like after so long it gets redundant. And like I'm almost over. Like I deleted Facebook off my phone, then I put it back on there. Golly. So
It's just a relationship you can't get away
yeah,
from.
I think I'm almost over this shit though.
Love, hate. I know I did good for all them years not being on it for real,
You did.
to be honest.
I went. I think the longest I've had the same what you call for forever, but I don't know. I think I'm over this shit because it's dumb. It's entertaining. I will say that, but it's brain rot.
Yeah, I think it's a lot. It can be overwhelming. It can be overwhelming and underwhelming at the same time.
Yes, and like good information. Like I get some good information off of there, but at the same time, I be like, what the fuck is
Mhm.
this?
Right.
Oh well, to each his own. So tonight's episode is titled not gonna be is titled Reading is Fundamental but Comprehension is Key, Part 1. So, on tonight's episode, we will discuss a magazine article titled 8 Lessons 99% of Women Learn Too Late in Life, According to Psychology by Avery White. We will explore 4 of the lessons tonight and explain how we are utilizing the lessons in everyday life. We will also include in our conversation the way we did not realize the importance of the lessons and how the lack of played a role in the changing of our lives. Of course, we will get off task, talk our sass, and crack several jokes. I didn't have any more characters to put in our West Tennessee lingo.
What you mean you have no characters to put?
Like I ran out, I only had like 12 more things that I could type. It give you
Oh,
a
on
certain,
the description.
yeah.
Oh, okay, it's cool, it's cool, it's cool, it's
It's
cool.
hard to be.
We get the memo. We get the memo.
Mhm. Okay, you got a word?
I do. So the word of the day is fecund. F
It's
E
what?
C fecund. 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 Sorry. Fecund. Fecund. fecund, and that it's an adjective which means producing or capable of producing an abundance of offspring or new growth, fertile, of a woman or women, capable of becoming pregnant and giving birth.
I'm good.
The valley was usually unusually fecund after the rainy season, bursting with wild flowers and greenery. Her mind was so fecund that with ideas that she filled 3 notebooks in a single week.
Damn. So well. Was that
So it's
that's
capable
your
of
sentence?
producing.
You made this?
No, girl, that's a sentence that gave me. Shit.
Okay.
As an example.
I poured for my activation oracle book. I mean, not book cards. I poured delight.
Hmm.
And the frequency of delight supports our capacity to create and experience feelings of intense joy and happiness. The more delight we feel, the more delight we evoke in others.
Hmm.
And it says delight literally means from the light.
Okay. Delightful, delectable.
Yes. I think it's important to be delightful. And then
It
you know
is.
what I have learned is like here lately, like it really ain't no like I it's really not a reason to be sad. Like it don't even matter. Like do it matter?
Cause don't none of this shit matter.
It don't matter. I mean
It
it
don't be it
matters.
don't it matter. It just don't be that serious. It
It
don't be
don't
as
be
serious as we
it
think it
don't.
is.
It don't.
Yeah.
But it don't
It
but
is.
it do a little bit.
It don't be that's never that serious.
I mean, depend on to what extent you know what I'm saying you take it. But to just let something completely ruin your day, it's not that serious because you always have like tomorrow most of the time unless you die. And
Yeah,
then
you
if
just
you
have that
die,
moment.
then yay, now you don't have to do that shit no more.
Or you have to do it again.
I mean,
Yikes.
not right away. You get at
I don't know.
least a
I be
45-minute break.
right. It gets to not be human.
That's what I'm saying. You got to go through the frame,
Hey, you heard about them aliens they got coming back? They talking about
girl.
the NASA talking about some black
Yes.
7 foot aliens coming back in November. When the
Why they
government
calling
started
it
talking about it,
African
I know it's
American? Huh?
right. That 7 foot aliens that look like African Americans. When the government starts saying stuff, I don't even I stop believing the shit then. I just be
That's who
like,
started it. NASA.
right, exactly.
And then people just run with it, talking about here come the new set of husbands.
Uh, uh,
You know what? I'm good.
right. I'm golden.
All right.
It's cool. It's
I
cool. It's
seen
cool.
somebody said now you're gonna have an intergalactic baby daddy. Bless it. No, thank you.
Is he gonna be a good baby daddy, or is
Probably
he
not.
he gonna disappear? He
Hmm.
gonna go back to outer
He
space.
going back to outer space. Now, how do you find this nigga? Shit, same way you find the rest of them. You don't.
I cannot take this seriously.
I can't either. The shit
Uh,
crazy.
Shit is
I think it's
hilarious,
funny.
man.
It would be cool though to be able to like see that though. I ain't gonna lie. I think that would be real cool, but I just think everything be like, mm.
Or could be. They could be like that movie with Natasha Hemstritch. What's that movie? What was that movie?
I don't know who that is.
Okay, it was a lady where she was species.
Oh yeah.
Species. She was from outer space and she needed to mate. And so she was just mating recklessly. She would find men and just eat them alive. Like she would wear them out. And then if she was looking for the perfect mate, but her mate could not have any type of ailment. And she thought she had found one dude, but she sniffed out and found that he had diabetes and she killed him.
Oh God.
She was looking for somebody to get her pregnant to carry on her.
Her lineage. I seen the movie
Uh,
before. I haven't seen it in years. I would
Yeah,
have
you
to
gotta
go back
watch it
to
as
the
an
game.
adult. As an adult, you be like, dang, this what was going on? Because she was having sex with everybody, baby. I'm talking about she was running through men on men and was killing every one of them after she got done because she was in heat and she knew that her window period was oh so long
That's
for
how
her
they
to.
feel for real. When you be ovulating like you in heat like a damn dog.
But it was just so far the fact that her body could pick up on their ailments. I was like, okay then,
Right.
okay then.
I think this mm, it would be cool, but then I don't know how safe it would be. You know,
What you mean?
the the alien
Yeah,
baby
I don't want.
daddy. I don't want
Yeah.
one. What if you get like two penises or something crazy?
What if you just they already here and we just don't know it? And
I'm
my thing
pretty
is,
sure.
I think if they are real, I think they're just here to observe. I don't think they're
Yeah.
gonna be mixing and
I don't
mingling
either
and.
because Earth is the fucking ghetto. I think that I think that when they start bringing stuff up like that, it's because they already here. Or like
Yeah,
when they make movies or they start making announcements and stuff or whatever, it's because it's already happened.
right. It didn't happen years ago, and they just not want to. Everybody figuring it out, and so now they got to be like, okay, well, let's make it seem like it's happening. It's about to happen.
Right.
The motherfuckers been here
Exactly.
hiding amongst us
They probably
in the
ain't
nest.
even hiding. They probably the damn NBA people.
They probably is. Or they is probably already the raggedy baby daddies that's here.
You probably right.
They need to keep their lineage going. So they like, oh, we just came here for a short time, a good
To,
time, not a
to
long
mate
time.
with folks, and now we gonna go on about our business.
Right, like the angels that they talk about in the Book of Enoch that came down. That were supposed to only stay
And the
in their own, huh?
Anunnaki.
Yeah, I get. I don't know if they're the same thing or not, but them
I
7 foot,
said
the
something like
Nephilim.
kind of similar. Not the same. I didn't say the same thing. You said the Book of Enoch,
Uh,
and I said in the Anunnaki.
yeah, the Nephilim in the Book of Enoch. They talk about the Nephilim, which were like giants, but they were the Nephilims that were offsprings of the angels, fallen the angels that came down to protect, but ended up starting having babies with mortal women,
Yeah,
and they created Nephilims.
because you look at these children now; they are abnormally large.
And all of them got autism. Shit. No, they're not abnormally large. Children are smaller now.
No,
When
the
we
hell
were
they
in
not.
school, huh?
No, they not.
They not shorter because all the ones I be seeing be little baby. They
Mm-mm.
don't be because we
I
seem like
think
when
the
we were in
ones that the reason why they seem small now is because all the people that we hung around with in school was basketball players. If that's all we hung around, then you never really paid attention to the
but
small
no,
people.
we hung around more than basketball. To me, everybody seemed tall. Like when we were growing up, most guys and most people were taller. Not girls per se, but most of the men were taller. Now these little
These
boys be
boys,
midget.
no, they don't.
Yeah,
They
they
be
be itty bitty. It seemed
like
like
your
when Lil
son.
Wayne
Your
and
son
all
is
of
a
them
fucking
came out,
giant,
huh?
like your son.
Well, yeah, but he about one in a few. Most of these little boys be short and with big asses.
I ain't seeing them. I the ones that
Uh,
I see be big and tall, and why is you six
the
seven in the fucking fifth grade?
ones I be seeing me look like silverback gorillas.
Well, they probably do be. That might have been the aliens that got with the I don't know. Anyway, let's get on to the. I did so much shit today. I'm tired a little bit.
I know I am too. I've been busy all day since I got to work. I woke up with ambition because I got to rest all weekend. It be good when you rest and then you get
Oh
up and you be like,
my god, cause I ain't going to work tomorrow.
yeah, I got some good rest. I ain't do shit yesterday, but lay in the bed all day. I got up and cooked dinner and laid in bed all day. Did nothing, and I was disgusted because it wasn't nothing on TV to watch. I was like, damn, I'm just laying in bed.
I actually picked up a book. I had a book. Jakala bought me a book from a yard sale, It's just
Okay.
like just a little, those books where they be fucking in the books.
Yeah. Smut.
Yep, one of them books. And but the lady made a quote in that book, and it said, hold on, let me find it. It said, I took a picture of it. It said, just because someone doesn't love you the way you want them to doesn't mean they don't love you with all they have.
True. That makes sense.
It does. I was like, let me
Do
take a
what you
picture.
can. Do
Yeah.
what you can, because everybody ain't the same. That's just like with parenting. You realize, like, man, people only compare it to their ability and their knowledge.
Yep. But once
Like,
you
based off of,
learn, then you know better. That's the same. To
right,
me, it's kind of the same as you can't do better until you know better.
right.
Yeah.
So
But
sometimes you
what's
just got to meet people where they are
yeah.
and
Yeah.
decide if that's what you want to deal with. If you don't, then hey, I
But
ain't got
that
to meet you.
falls into the you can't do better until you know better kind of that, and that can lead us into this into our topic with the lessons that we learn, lessons that you learn too late in life with
Mm,
leaving people where they are because
yeah.
sometimes they're just not going to be able to give, what I'm saying, what you want, or they're not capable, or they
Or
can't
your
do better until
expectation.
they know better.
Everybody's expectations are
That's what I was,
different.
yeah, yeah.
So sometimes
That's
people
what I was
cannot
gonna say.
meet your
Like when it
expectation.
what they're saying is, when they say you can't do better until you know better. Sometimes your better might not be what somebody expects. So therefore,
Hmm.
I can't give you what you want because you have expectations that I'm not capable of meeting.
Right.
And that's gonna lead to you being resentful towards me because you're not allowing me to just be who I am and grow at the pace that I'm capable of growing.
But as people, we want to rush people. It's
Yeah,
just like I think I liken it to when I first got baptized at church, and I was like, "Oh, I got to go out and preach the word, and I got to go do this," and I was just so excited and just
I didn't
a
know you
zealot
get baptized.
when I was a kid, girl.
I
I was
know.
in
I'm just saying I
fourth
didn't
or
know
fifth
that.
grade. I was a zealot for Jesus because I had went got baptized and I was excited because I was wanting something new. And it's like I wanted everybody to learn. So let me go out and teach everybody. But then you realize quickly, like everybody ain't gonna be on that level of understanding. They ain't gonna want to learn this shit like you. They
Right.
ain't gonna want to learn it
But
until
you
they
can
go
take that
through it.
and apply it to what we doing now.
Yeah.
Everybody ain't gonna want to like reading. Like you can read, but do you comprehend what you're reading? And sometimes the comprehension is not because doesn't happen because you're not capable. It's because you don't really want to.
Yeah, you don't want to, or your mind is not on that level of trying to understand or be open to new things.
Right.
And I just used that because that was my first example in life where I was just so excited about something. And I realized, like, everybody ain't going to understand this. So let me fall off, back up a little bit.
Man, bag it up and dump it in that song voice.
And sometimes we have to realize too, that as much as you want people to learn and do know what you have, you want people to learn and know, and you want to share what you know with people. Everybody's not going to take it the same way either. So
Mhm.
you don't want to come off as being them take it the wrong way, and you can send their life in the wrong direction. I mean, not you per se, but they may not be ready for it, and it may have a negative effect on them. So sometimes people have to go through stuff on their own and figure stuff out on their own and come to you in their own
But
time.
I still feel like if I share something with you, you might not understand it at that moment, but it might be a seed being planted, and
Right.
something might grow from it years from now. You know what I'm saying? You can be like, oh, I remember such and such, or this
Yeah.
happened, and then whatever, whatever. But I also feel like it's not my fault how if somebody like say if I say something, if we having a conversation and I say something and you take it and run with it and spiral out of control, that ain't my
Yeah.
damn fault.
Yeah, no, it's not, and I'm not saying it's your fault. And that's what I'm just saying. Like in terms of, I think about sometimes what we call drunk ass aunties. sometimes we give it advice, or we give things that we've gone through, or experiences, our experiences, which may not be the same as the next person.
Right.
And that can put a bad seed in their mind to be like, oh, I gotta watch this, I gotta watch that, cause they
Oh
said
yeah,
this
yeah,
happened.
yeah, yeah.
That's what I was thinking of in terms, like
Oh
when I
yeah,
was
yeah.
saying that.
I think it's
Like,
like when you share, like for me, when I was going through certain things, somebody shared with me a saying where it was saying
mm-hmm,
you share your experience, strength, and hope
mm-hmm,
instead of giving advice. Like I can share with you and tell you what I did when I was in a situation similar to that, but you can take what you like and leave the rest, and then like apply however it fits for you.
right,
Then that
yeah,
way I'm not, you can't hold me accountable for the decisions that you make.
right. Because ultimately, you make your own
You
decisions,
do.
and that
And
leads us
nobody's
in
coming to save you.
not even Jesus.
Nope. And because Project Pat already told us, don't save them.
Not even Jesus, not even Buddha, not
The
even
closest you might get to somebody saving you, it might be a parent, or,
not
and
even
then again, when that happens,
Shabati,
it comes with
Shakti,
stipulations.
not Muhammad, not
You can
Muhammad.
still over there hollering about
I'm just telling people, all the people that's not gonna save you.
I know. That's what I'm laughing at.
They're not gonna save you because they had to go through their own personal what journeys to save themselves.
Exactly. And your journey is gonna be totally different than somebody else's.
They 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 all had to go sit under the tree and be quiet and in stillness, and get knocked up on the head, and until they realize like, oh, aha, enlightenment.
Right.
So sometimes you need to go save yourself, sit with
Yeah.
yourself,
Yeah. That's
and
the
just be.
what's the lesson?
Oh, the today's so it was an article that we found, and it is 8 lessons. It was in the vegoutmagazine.com. It's an article, and it's talking about 8 lessons that 99% of women learn a bit too late in life, according to psychology. So we're only going to go over 4 of those lessons, and this article was written by Avery White. So we just kind of piggybacking off of what, 'cause there were some valid lessons, and seeing that I'm 41 and I could relate to some of these, I was like, or relate to all of them for the most part. I was like, oh, this would be good, something to talk about.
Right.
So the first topic is teach people how to treat you. And what that means is to prioritize clear communication, set healthy boundaries, consistently reinforce behaviors you desire through self-respect, advocacy, and demonstrating your expectations through your actions and words, and be assertive and not aggressive.
Right. So if you gave a real life example of one of those, like how would you like pick
So my
one?
example would be, you got this person that you keep dealing with, but they only call you late at night on some, oh, let's go do this, or I'm gonna slide through. So once you start stuff a certain way, it's kind of gonna be that way until you say, hey, no, this ain't how I'm operating. You gonna have to take me here or take me here. And I'm just talking in terms of like a woman dating. You know what I'm saying? So many times as women, we just settle for the bare minimum just because we be excited and happy, like, oh, that's cool. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But it's like, nah, bro, you're not finna just come over all times of night or disrespect or call me or text me at 2 in the morning. If you can't text me before 7 o'clock, don't text or call me, okay?
Ever.
Exactly. So that's what I say. And a lot of times, and just not in romantic relationships, like in friendships.
Yeah,
You know
ever.
what I'm saying? Yeah, you have to be able to set your boundaries and teach people how to treat you. Once again, you dating somebody who is a back and forth pattern. One day y'all cool, and then they just always they do something to get mad at you or find a reason to break up with you, and then they keep coming back and like, oh, we good now. You can't allow people to do that to you.
Right.
Like, you teach people how you want to be treated.
Yep. And then like I like the part on here where it says demonstrate your expectations through your actions. So for
Right.
me that means if this is what I'm asking, like say for instance if I was dating somebody or say a person is dating somebody and they want to be treated this type of way, then you're gonna
Mhm.
treat that person that type of way because I'm trying to show you, this is what I want.
And yes, and that's the thing. You have to start off early, because so many times we'll just start off with whatever and be
Yeah.
cool with whatever, and then you start feeling like, damn, I don't really like this. And instead of course correcting, you just go along with it until you get pissed off and resentful and
And
upset.
now
And
you
then by
mad
that
because you
time,
hate people.
right, and by that time, it's already done turned into what it's gonna be, because you never took the time to be assertive and say, "Hey,
I
I
don't
don't like
want
how this
it.
going.
Right.
If you can't respect this, then I'm finna leave and do something else. Like, this ain't what I'm trying to do." And either they gonna step up their game, or they gonna
Well, you
keep doing
gonna
what
have
they
to
doing.
walk away.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And sometimes you
And
gotta walk away.
sometimes when you walk away, you just got to go and you slide down the shower, cry, and get over that shit, and just keep it moving because it doesn't matter how many
Yeah.
times you attempt to change something. Once it's been set into what it's gonna be, then that's just what it's gonna be. If that ain't what you willing to put up with, then you just got to be like, you know what, I just can't do it.
Right, because you allowed it. And so, and
Yeah.
that's something that I can relate, as far as like just being young and just always wanting to be accepted and make other people feel comfortable. That's part of my people
People
pleasing. Like, oh
pleasing.
yeah, yeah, oh yeah, this cool. Okay, yeah, you can just call me whenever. Nah, bro. You slow
Right.
walk me. Like, take it slow. We not rushing into nothing. We got time and opportunity. If you don't like that, you can move on. And now I'm at an age where I realize that it's okay to say, no,
And
I
it
don't want
is
to do this.
okay to say I don't. That's not what I want to do, and we don't gotta. I don't have to. I don't have to interact with you like this no more. And then I don't even have to be mad.
Yeah,
Like
because
you,
you
you
weren't
can
able to
stop
meet,
dealing
like
with
we said earlier.
somebody. You can stop dealing with somebody, and it don't be no ill feelings.
Right, because like we said earlier, they might not meet your expectations.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They might not be able to be capable of doing what you need and what you want at that moment. And there's nothing wrong with having your own needs and wants.
And it
And
might
that
not be that they not capable. Sometimes it might be shit they don't want to.
they don't want to. And sometimes it could be a situation where you never made them. You never taught them how to treat you, or never
Yeah.
set that
Be a
bar.
boundary. Yeah.
You never set that parameter. So they're gonna always treat you how you set that
You just
parameter.
gotta
And like
treat
my
them how
mama,
you
my
let them
mama used to
treat
tell me
you.
this. My mama used to tell me this all the time. And what she used to say it to me, and I used to be like, you don't know what you're talking about. She would tell me, never go into a relationship with another man telling them about the bad things that happened in your past relationship.
Yeah.
I was like, why would I do that? Because I want him to know everything about me. We trying to learn each other. We trying to, you know what I'm saying? And how we gonna get close and how he gonna know my triggers. As I got older, I was like, oh, that makes sense, bitch. Because the minute you tell this man in the beginning, oh, I got abused, he cheated
This
on me,
happened, then they're gonna think, well, shit, she used to that shit. I ain't gotta do
right?
shit.
And
Right.
and
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 then
what
but
happens?
you know what's crazy to me is I don't understand is how as a person do you say, oh, okay, well she been through this much, so I ain't gotta, or he, it could be either or,
It's either
been through
or.
this much, and so I don't have to treat them with respect, but then be mad when somebody do it to your kid or to your to your sister. Like what?
Right. Exactly.
This
And
shit
so
don't make sense
I
to
think a
me.
lot of times it's the keep that in their memory banks, and subconsciously they store it. They be like, shit. I know, and I can't speak, but it might be a situation be like, well, shit, she let that other nigga cheat on her, so the fuck? What
Right.
make me so different? Like, bruh, I'm finna do whatever. Keep it moving.
And you
And
can do
it causes anger
whatever.
them, it
It
causes
do.
them to be angry that you were that weak, or you were that whatever, to allow that to happen to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That speaks volumes to your esteem.
it does. But I
So
still
I
feel
understand
like
that.
as a person, when somebody is has has that mindset, then that speaks on that person
Yes. Character.
like character. Yeah, like if you
Yeah.
seek out people that you can take advantage of, maybe not well, maybe not even seek, but if you see where a person is vulnerable and you take advantage of it, that speaks on your character too.
Right, and it is. And I'm not condoning their behavior either.
Yeah.
But I'm just speaking in terms of
That's like taking
I
advantage of
understand.
kids and old people.
Right. But we live in a world where people don't really give a fuck about nothing but themselves. So
They
why
don't.
not
But
take advantage?
it's still,
So
but to me, it's still,
it's still messed up.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
fucked up.
I wouldn't do it because the, the
I'm
the
not
human in
getting,
me is like, oh,
yeah.
but
I'm
also
not
too, I
gonna
had
take
to learn
advantage
that.
of somebody that's where I see that that's a weakness. Or even if I
Yeah,
see somebody else doing it, I still like it. And when dealing with kids, when you see somebody is trying to take advantage of somebody, I correct both parties
yeah,
and give them a different aspect or a way to look at it and say, okay, well, well, what if this situation happened or this situation happened? That's like I had for example, a kid was like, yeah, my mama was a hoe.
yeah.
And I was like, how do you know your mama didn't get some of the
It's
things
a
that happened to some of the people up here didn't happen to your mama, and that might be the only way that she knew how to express love.
first love. Hmm.
So I said, so
And so
before
that
you go
goes.
and judge or even allow that title to be bestowed upon you as well, because sometimes people be like, well, if my mama was this, then I'm gonna be this in their mind for
Mm.
some reason. Like take into consideration all of these different things that you have learned as far as dealing with stuff like that before you place judgment on somebody else.
And that goes back to what we always say: self accountability, self actualization, and
Yeah.
really sitting with yourself and knowing what your triggers are, or knowing your history that your mama had, and watching and being able to see it in yourself, like, okay, my
Yeah.
mama did this, I may have the same stuff
Because
going on. Wait,
sometimes people go and try so hard to be not like their
that
same
they turn into
parent,
them.
and you turn exactly into that person.
Yes,
To that
and
person.
usually when you try not to be that person, you do.
You turn into it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the second one?
Okay, so the second one is being low maintenance can cost you more than it saves. So being low maintenance is just like we said, it ties into teaching people how to treat you. Being low maintenance is just accepting whatever, just so it won't be any problems. Like, oh, I'm go along the go along to get along game. Like,
Yeah.
oh, it's okay. I don't have to. You don't have to take me out on no date. We can just hang here. Oh
Yeah.
no, you don't have to be my friend. You can only call me when you're going through hard times. It's all right. That's the only time friends call is when
But
they're
then
going
the
through
minute
bad
I'm gonna
times.
hate you,
Right, because you only call me when it's bad
cause
time.
when, yeah.
So
But I
that's a
think I think like I think sometimes people get low maintenance and material misconstrued, because for me, somebody could say that I'm low maintenance because I'm not gonna necessarily be on, well, can you get my nails done? Can you do this? Can you do
right,
this? But shit, I might ask you, can you buy me 3 chickens?
right,
Or can you build me? You know what I'm saying? Can you
yeah,
can you come
hmm,
up? Like I might want you to do some physical work or something. Like it's still a requirement, but I'm not the typical. As in, I want you to buy me a purse. Don't buy me no purse, because I don't even, if the shit can't fit in my pocket, it probably ain't going.
right.
But
So this
I,
is
yeah,
the definition of a low maintenance person, so people can be clear on it. According to Google, a low maintenance person is calm and relaxed and does not need much attention, help, money, etc.
no, I'm not calm or relaxed.
Requiring little work to keep in good condition.
I'm gonna make you chalant. Please know that.
Or, okay, I like this one. Okay, low maintenance of a person means not tending to cause problems or demand attention.
Oh no, I'm gonna tell you
So they
exactly.
making low maintenance seem like it's a good thing.
No, it's not. I don't. I mean, you
Mm.
can be low maintenance too. I think it's to an extent. Like if it's some shit and if you are in a healthy situation, whether it's a friendship or a relationship, it's okay to be low maintenance. Like, say for
Yeah.
instance, if I know I'm not gonna talk, like me and you really good friends, but I don't have to talk to you all the time.
Right.
That could be considered a low maintenance relationship because at the end
Right.
of the day, I know when we get together, we're gonna pick right back up where we left off.
Right.
But I
Right.
think to what they're speaking on in regard to dealing with women and lessons that we learn too late in life, I think this is kind of in regard to dealing with men or the opposite sex or whomever you're
No,
dating.
or not, yeah. Or I think, okay, so what it says is to be okay with acknowledging your wants
Yeah. So
or what you
if I
need.
know for if this is what I want, like say for instance, if I tell you this is what I want when dealing with you, then I'm gonna
Yeah.
be very verbal. I'm gonna be very adamant about what I want. And if you can't give it to me, then I'm gonna walk away.
Right. Because
Whether
I
it's
think I'm a
dream,
pretty,
job, whatever.
yeah. Yeah, I think I'm a pretty low maintenance person because I
Yeah.
found that I can figure out and make things go how I want them to go myself.
Yeah. Yeah,
But in this,
I don't think I require a whole lot. Like I
yeah,
might yeah, not in a whole
not
not
in the
in a whole
physical sense. Yeah,
yeah,
like you said, in the physical, like you ain't got to spoil me with diamond ring. Like you said, a lot of people get it misconstrued with
with materialistic shit.
material things. Like,
Like,
oh, you
help
got to buy
me,
me
but you
diamond
ain't gotta
rings.
buy me like, cause shit, I might
Yeah,
lose that shit. But then
right.
but you
Buy me a Birkin bag. I gotta have a purse and some
but can you buy
hair.
me a goat or some shit? Like,
Okay.
you might hit me. Like, I mean, it's still material, but it's not the typical woman material shit. Like, I don't necessarily have to have all the makeup and all that. Like,
Yeah.
I will, if it's something where I have to, that's like if it's formal wear, then okay. But like,
Yeah.
it's too no. I don't even want to wear no bra. The fuck.
Right, bro. Cause I swear bras make my ass
Cause
itch
who
and
came
my
up with
titties
that
hurt.
shit? But I
Girl,
just think
some
that's for each. It could be individualized.
right. So everybody's maintenance level is different, but we're not talking about per se just on a physical because what we're hearing in the dating scene now is about give me this, I want that.
Yeah. If you won't make
You know,
this much money, then you can't do it. And I ain't saying I
right,
like date broke people. You need to date somebody that's equally yoked or at least
right,
capable of taking care of them. For me, if you gotta be able to you gotta have at least as much shit as I get.
right. So and we also when we think about low maintenance is your emotional needs, your
Right.
spiritual needs, like what you need as a person to keep you going on a daily basis.
Yeah.
And I say I'm low maintenance when it comes to that because I've learned how to
Go
do for
find something to
myself.
do. Shit.
Right. And I've learned how to do for myself and keep myself entertained. And once again, it all circles back to self
Yeah.
self acknowledgement.
Like for me, I can say like I'm the type of person where if this is something that I might throughout the day randomly text, look at this. Oh, look what figured out how to do.
Yeah.
That's just my means of, oh, I thought about you and I want to share something with you.
Right.
But it's not no overwhelming as I'm not being over to me, I don't feel like it's overwhelming. But then
Right.
again, to somebody else, it could be. So
Right.
I just think for each person, and when you in a situation, you have to be able to communicate. Well, this is just what I'm doing. I'm just showing you what I know,
Right.
or this is
Right.
something that I'm interested in, or just a getting to know or sharing type person. Because hell, I do that shit with you. I might be like, look at this shit and send it,
Yeah.
or I might send you 32 reels in 3 minutes. It just depends what's
That's just
happening
it.
at that
And
moment.
the thing is, I'm your friend, so I get that and I understand that.
Yeah,
And I just know like this just came in her form, her way of communicating. That's just
right.
her.
Yeah.
So on the being low maintenance, so this is what it says. Being low maintenance can cost you more than it saves. So in
Mhm.
order to, get your needs and not, met, you need to be able to have self-advocacy, be okay with acknowledging your wants. Suppression of your needs leads to high stress levels, lower self-esteem, reduced relationship satisfaction, and reduce relationship satisfaction. And four, over time, this builds resentment.
Yeah.
because you're not
Because
really asking for
you
what you need.
wanting what you wanting, and then it's not happening. So
Yeah,
the minute I finna hate you
yeah.
if you don't
I
know how
know
to
from
just be like, oh, you know what, this not working, or I've given this person several opportunities and it's still not happening. Whether it's job, you know what I'm saying, a relationship,
right,
it could
but you
be
got to
whatever
remember
it is.
you've given them this chance, but have you told them what you need? Because
Yeah,
many
you have
times
to
we love people
communicate
can.
what's happening. Yeah,
Right. People, a lot of times people have not communicated, and they're talking about in the sense of when you're being low maintenance and you're not communicating your needs. Like, for instance,
yeah,
like if your boyfriend always, or somebody or your partner always asks you, hey, you need anything from the store? And you're like, oh, no, it's okay. I'll go get it. Instead of be like, yeah, I need XYZ. Over time, you get pissed off because you really be needing shit, but you don't want to be an inconvenience for
yeah.
them.
Inconvenience. Shit, I'm inconvenienced.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I had a thought, but it went away.
Uh,
I
okay.
hate when that happen.
It just mean it don't need to be talked about.
You right.
Uh,
I hit my
okay, so
head so hard on some shit the other day at the laundromat. I hit my head on the washing machine door. I want to yank that whole motherfucking washing
you
machine.
want to kick that bitch over.
Man, that shit made me so mad. I was like, I just thought about that because I ran my hand across my head. It's a little knot.
Ah,
That was random, but whatever.
I used to feel like that when I used to bite my jaw or bite my tongue. When I
Man,
bite my jaw, bite my tongue, or stub my toe, I be want to fight
that shit made me.
anybody.
I got so mad. Jakala was trying to not laugh. I was so damn mad. I was like, you know what? I'm and you know how the washing machines at the laundromat be like it be like 8 washers on one thing. I want to flip that whole thing. That's how mad this shit made. I want to flip that whole thing over. I was like, I can go outside. I went outside.
Let me take a deep breath and just step the fuck out.
Cause it hurt and there wasn't nothing I could do about it.
You that hurt. What they say, hurt people hurt people. You hurt and you
I
want to
wanted
hurt
to
some
hurt that
shit.
laundry, that damn washing machine.
Got me fucked up in here. God damn it, I done bumped my motherfucking head on this damn dog. Get this shit out the fucking way. Get this goddamn it. God damn it, get this shit.
Man. Okay. Side note, what's the third one?
The third one is self-worth and achievements are not the same thing. Ding ding
Man.
ding ding ding.
Hey, you
Ding
know
ding
what?
ding ding.
I thought about that when I was reading this. When you sent it to me, then we was talking on the last episode when we was talking about 2010, and I was talking
Mm-hmm.
about you asked me was that a good year for me, and I was like, shit, I don't remember. But then I was like, but I did accomplish a lot of things that year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So my self
But
worth
was
at
your
that point
self-worth?
in life, it was tied into me graduating, me you know what I'm saying, doing the things that I felt like I had been
Mm.
domesticated to think that this is the steps that you're supposed to take to have a successful life.
Right. And we see so much of that in black women. And I'm
Yes.
just speaking from terms of a black woman because I'm a black woman. And one of my line sisters put that in perspective for me. I hadn't talked to her in years. And we having such a good conversation. I was like, yeah, I moved back to Chattanooga and I bought a house and I did. And she stopped me right there and I knew right then. I was like, ooh, wait, that's not important. Like we're talking about how we have been, not what we have accomplished. And ever since
Yeah.
then, I just, even though
But if
buying a
you
house is
take that, you can look at it and say your ability to buy a house is tied into how you are, because if you're not okay, then you would never been able to do that. Even though that is an accomplishment, but it's still like it's
but
still
that wasn't what we was on our
yeah.
conversation
Uh,
because I felt like I had to come with her with like, yeah, I'm doing this and I'm doing that
as in a
because
means of proving yourself.
yes, because I
Okay.
have not talked to her in years. This was my sorority sister, but this was one of the ones that was just always laid back and calm and nice and just she was from Trenton. She treated everybody the same. Trenton, Tennessee. She was just
Yeah.
a regular, person, and she was just talking about how she lost her grandmother and all of this stuff. And me in the back of my mind was like, well, I got to make it look like I've been doing all this stuff for the past 20 years. And so I
Okay.
started
Yeah.
going, and that was me. And so I
Yeah.
had to stop and realize, like, okay, when that happened, and this was like a couple years ago, I was like, you know what? Let me stop tying my self worth. That was like a
Into what
aha
you have
moment for me.
accomplished. That makes sense.
Yeah, yeah.
I can see that,
So
but that is like, oh, like most people say, oh well, I broke up with this person, but then I went to school and I got a
yeah,
degree.
but that's what I'm saying. That's what Black women do. We don't really
You
sit with
don't heal, you
ourselves.
just go to school. Like what?
Yes,
You just
and
and you never dealing
Solange,
with your emotions. You just tucking that shit.
right? You because a lot of our self worth is tied to achievements,
Yeah.
and that's not
But
the
you know
same
what
thing.
I have noticed is like you can be super duper accomplished, but your
Hmm.
solution to everything either starts or ends in a bottle.
Yep.
So if you feel like the solution to your sadness or your hurt is either at the top of a bottle or you have managed to work your way down to the bottom of it, then you're really not dealing with what your issue is. You just drinking it away.
Exactly. You're just covering it up, and so
Anytime you reach
for
for something that's outside of dealing with your insides, then you just tucking that shit. You ain't
right,
tucking the right word. Stuffing would be a better word because in the minute you
or
finna blow up because you full of
or
shit.
you're running from it. Like I said, that cranes in the sky, bruh.
Yeah. Or that
Yeah.
or it's a saying where they say, um, face everything and run. Fear stands for face everything and recover, or fuck
Mm,
everything and run.
mm. Well, okay
Mm-hmm.
then. And here are some examples, or here's some. It was just some key points.
Mm-hmm.
Identity attached to achievement causes restlessness and always chasing the next thing to prove yourself. Uh, and the way to get over this is to see yourself as valuable just because you exist.
Right.
Confidence shouldn't hinge on a resume line or social approval.
And I see that a lot with people, especially highly educated, like we was talking about
Mhm.
earlier.
Yeah,
Like, oh, you look down on somebody because you've been to school or because you done
right.
this. So you like it's plenty of educated fools
It surely is. And we have been trained
to
that
think that you
that's
better because you went to school.
right. And you have to think about it though. Older Black people, to them, education was always key. Education, because if you
Yeah,
listen to older Black people now, it's always education, 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 education,
yeah.
education.
But I will
Education is
say
the only
this. I will say this. Whether you going to college, trade school, YouTube University, whatever, educating yourself does a lot of times lead to a better outcome, but that doesn't mean that you're a better person. Like some people say, oh,
right,
because I went to a 4-year university, I'm better than this person that went to 2 month truck driving school. Like either way it go, you still went to school,
right,
or you still took steps to better yourself, or you still took steps
right.
to learn something new to pull yourself out of a situation. It
But
doesn't have
but
to
like
be,
we're just saying that you should not attach that to your esteem. That
yeah.
could help boost your esteem and make you feel good. But you're not just your job. You're not
Right.
just your titles. You
You're
are
not
more than
just
just
your
a title or
degrees.
a job or money. You're more than
Yeah,
that.
you do. You have to have morality.
Yeah,
But my
that's true.
morals might not be your morals, but the morals that I have, I'm going to stick to them.
Right, and that's the thing. Everybody's moral system ain't
Integrity.
compass. Yeah, everybody's moral system may not be the same, but what you stand on that because that's your morality. You the one have to answer to yourself
Right.
at the end of the day. Okay, and so number 4 was of eight lessons that women learn about too late in life, according to psychology. Number 4 is friendships need as much maintenance as
Yeah,
romantic relationships.
they do.
Yes. Close friendships require intentional effort.
They do.
Regular, meaningful contact keeps connection strong. And what we see is so examples of this is checking in just because, remembering a big day, sending funny memes. And many times women, or not even women, men and women, people's friendships get interrupted because of career, you have
Just
children,
life in
partners.
general can make your
Right.
friendships. Yeah, that's like for
R-
me. If I know, like, I'm gonna use me and you for example. I know we probably went maybe 2 or 3 years where we didn't talk hardly ever.
Yeah.
But if I know, but soon as we, you know what I'm saying, could reconnected, it was like nothing
Yeah.
ever changed.
Yeah. Because we fell out of contact when I was going, both of us was just like going through some weird shit in life, damn near the same stuff.
Yeah,
But it was a situation where I lived in Chattanooga, you were in Jackson. So we really didn't
we
talk
didn't
as much.
see each other.
But when I moved back to Jackson, we got back together and we picked back up like we never left off.
Right. I remember you told me, Cammy, smoke cigarette.
I know. At first, I was like, Kim is smoking goddamn cigarette. What the hell?
Nigga, I was going through it.
Because you was always, I knew you grew up health conscious and stuff like that. I was like, damn,
Yeah.
she smoking cigarette. Oh, Lord,
Man.
okay.
Oh, fucking Newport.
I wasn't judging, but I was just throwed out. I was like, damn, she smoking whole
Yeah.
Newport.
A whole Newport. 2 on back to back.
Man, this smoking them council sticks and drinking NJ,
Drinking
peach
NJ.
NJ with peach knee high. That's the first time I saw you after I moved back to Jackson.
What did Bobby Hemming say about that peach knee
He
high?
said, sometimes you need to be drinking peach knee
I
high.
didn't even realize put that shit together. You right.
Sometimes a peach knee high make it better. It'll
It
heal up all
did.
that shit.
Damn, E and J, I can't even I can't drink that shit to save my life now, boy.
I
God,
could never drink it to save my life, to even
I could
start my
put that
life.
E
Shit.
and J. You heard me.
Man, I ain't never,
But I
never,
do
ever, ever,
think
ever, ever.
I think it's very important for you to at least be if you want your friendships to be productive, I guess would be a good word.
Hmm. Hmm.
It's reciprocity matters.
Yeah,
Like you can't
yeah,
always expect somebody to reach out and reach out and reach out and reach out. And then if I'm reaching out and you like, no, I don't want to do that, or no, I'm straight and I'm just gonna take that as you don't fool with me or you don't want to
right,
deal with me now. Now if you say no, I get like you don't necessarily have to give me no explanation, but if I'm reaching out and I've reached out 2 or 3, 4 times and every time it's something, then I'm gonna
yeah.
just not reach out no more
And
because
that's what they said. You have to be close friendships require intentional effort, and that includes making time, initiating contact, being supportive, showing appreciation, being honest and open. Because sometimes you go through times in life where you may not be able to talk, but if you just let them know, like, hey, I got this going on, just ain't in the space. I don't have the space right now. Most of your
and you
friends will
never know
understand.
what their friend, what resources their friend might have. Also, it's like say if you
Right.
say, "Hey, I got this going on," and I could be like, "Oh, cool, I respect it." But I know this person, whoop
Yeah.
whoop, whatever, whatever, and send you a link,
Right.
or I can send you, something. It might
Right.
you never know what you miss out on by being
Right.
closed off
And
like that.
being and once again it goes to being honest and open
Yeah, because I
because
think a
you
lot of
as
that falls back on my ego. Like if I don't want you to
yes.
know, it's ego or my pride. I don't
Or
like it's
I'm
okay.
embarrassed. I
Yeah.
don't want to share this with nobody.
Yeah,
So
I done
once again
slid
it
down
goes
the
to
wall so many times in the shower, bro. It don't nothing anybody can tell me can make me be like, God
yeah.
damn.
But once again it goes to being able to be honest and open with your friend
Yeah.
and go to them and trust them. And then the last thing is resolving conflict. Whenever you and your friends get in conflict, so many times people like, fuck it, I'm done. Fuck it. I ain't gotta talk to them. But at the end of the day, talk to that person. People be going through shit.
People be going through
And
it.
and people
But
are
you
you're
can't
gonna
always
disagree.
expect somebody to just be okay with you mistreating them either.
And then it may not even be mistreatment. It could be a misunderstanding. And y'all get into it because we humans. And you just
Yeah.
gotta be like, look, this my friend. We bigger than the misunderstanding. Like you have your viewpoint, I got my
I
viewpoint.
think that's situational.
Yeah, it is. It is. And so to close out, I'm gonna give some this kind of said this could be a whole nother topic, but I'm just gonna do it on here. Because we are two friends on a podcast talking about things. So, Psychology Today's 5 tips for friendship maintenance. The first one is picking your friends wisely. Think
Yep.
about what type of bond this may be, i.e., trauma bond, a superficial bond, a work bond, etc. Also, pay close attention to how this person makes you feel.
Right.
That will let you know if that's a friend or a person you need to be around.
Because
Uh,
sometimes somebody can pretend like they being your friend and they really just trying to either get information about you or they could be trying to like sometimes somebody might say little shit and you be like, damn, did they really just say that when they be really throwing like shots at you because they really don't
yeah,
like you?
yeah. And you feel it like, damn, this nigga don't really fuck with me like that.
At
Okay.
all. Like damn for real, bro. Like damn, just
Yeah,
don't
so
talk to me.
there go part two. Number two, friends require energy. You have to
Yep.
put in effort and commitment if you want meaningful, long lasting relationships. Three, long term friendships requires mutual commitments. Just like you committed to your husband or your wife, be
Mm-hmm.
committed to your friendship because many times friendships last longer than some of them marriages and some of them
They sure
relationships.
do. And when you have issues in your marriage or your relationship or you fighting with your significant other, who do you usually call?
Right. And you just may need a support system. You may not need them to tell you, hey girl, leave that
You
nickel.
might just
Cause I get
need somewhere to go. Cause shit, I'm tired of sliding down the wall in my own shower. Can I come and
right.
slide down the wall in yours, please?
Right. Or can we go hang out? Cause I need some time to myself or need some time to get that friendship nurturing
Or can you watch
because
my fucking kids?
or we can take all our kids together
I
and go do some shit.
need a
Right.
break.
But you just sometimes you need it, friends require energy.
They
You
do.
and you have to put in effort. Be willing to put in that effort. If be willing to put in the same effort in that you expect from your
Because
friends.
you have to have a village, and your village, sometimes your family
Mhm.
is not your village, and you might consider your friends your village. So
Right. And sometimes and a lot of times you gotta think about when you get older too. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times women outlive their husbands,
they do.
baby. And you build bonds with people and it's harder. And what I'm realizing is the older you get, the harder it is to build relationships and start friendships over. Be-
Because people don't be trusting for one.
Right. And you get to a certain point of age where shit, you ain't, it's
I
just like,
seen
damn.
this. I seen this this older lady on this TikTok. This dude was in the grocery store and it was an older lady. She probably was about 75. He walked up to her. He was like, "Hey, beautiful," and she was like, "Oh, that must be me." And he was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Can I have your number?" She was like, "Nah, I just don't. I'm not in the mood to entertain any new men." And I was hollering at. I was like, "That woman is at the ultimate peace. She is not trying to deal with nothing.
Nothing else.
She
Exactly.
probably got
And
her two
so
friends and maybe three cats or some shit at
3 cats.
home, and
Right.
done. But it's
And done.
imperative for you to have somebody.
Right.
Cause
It's
you
true.
like, even though you came here by yourself, you're gonna leave by yourself. People are like, as a human, in Corey's voice, Hugh man,
Okay.
we social. You have
Right.
like you can be a,
And you can be friends with your partner, your husband and wife, and y'all can be the best of friends, but you still
yeah,
need
but you still need
uh,
something outside of that
support.
person. Yeah.
Yes, you need a village. Okay, number four, you will be disappointed. No friend will be perfect. Neither will you. Learn to hang in there because life goes in various paths.
Mhm.
Also, it's good to have different friends with different strengths.
Yep, I agree with that. Cause once
Touche,
you,
nigga.
that's like Captain Planet. You know, you got the one person that come with, the fire, then you got the
Uh-huh.
all the different
Earth,
elements. So if you have a
the
friend group,
wind.
you got somebody that might be good at communicating. You got somebody that might be good at the creative shit. You got somebody that might be
Hmm.
good at, so you put all this shit together. Now you got a fully functioning community
Exactly.
or a fully
Exactly.
functioning adult, whichever one you want.
Because
But
we don't
literally,
know it all and we don't have it all.
no. And it might be something that I know that you don't know.
Exactly. And I'm
or
being
vice
the
versa.
positive. Exactly. And then the last one, number 5, stay open to the universe.
Man, because you never know what it's going to bring you.
So low. Hey, hey, hey. And
Let me
that's a
read
good note
this.
to end on.
Let
And
me read
Corey, we
this.
love you.
We
We
do
miss
love you,
you.
Corey.
You're in our hearts and in our
All
mind.
right. We are root of your root, soil of your soul, bone of your bone, and blood of your blood. We boldly and graciously thank our ancestors for their guidance with our connection to source, to gaining peace in our mind, protection from monitoring spirits, and the ability to send negativity back to the sender. The wisdom to communicate truthfully from an open heart space and allowing forgiveness to continue throughout that space. The clarity to see success and accept joy into our lives while sitting in a safe place. The ability to create necessities for health and good energy. We overstand, understand, and understand the strength and power that's being bestowed upon us. We accept the responsibility of the gifts passed down to us. We walk in your strength and power today and every day. Ashe. Fuck your thoughts, crew.
I say we out.
All right.
Bye.